come on in and grab a seat.
We have part 2 of our Santa trilogy today from MacDuffs Soap Company.
It's a Christmas morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And this is Elaine Stritch from Goldilocks on Broadway. And together we are the Barbershop Duet. Hey, welcome to our Christmas episodes. We're so glad you're here. Your chair's always open. Mm-hmm. All right, so what's our mention today?
So I thought it was worth bringing these back up because we've mentioned them before, but we got some new scents of these. So we have our Sterling Lip Balm.
Sterling Lip Balm, y'all. It's so much better than anything you can get at Walgreens.
It is. So this is the s'mores one, and then this is clearly her favorite, the blue slushy. She wants some.
It's not just the shaving soaps that help you relive the fond memories, y'all. S'mores and blue slushy.
And they have tons of other ones, but they are great for little stocking stuffers. Yeah. And there is a balm effect to it. It's not just chapstick. It has a nice balm for the lips, especially this time of year. So feel free to check out some fun flavors.
Take me back to those trips to Kmart with my blue ices, y'all. Oh, these are so nice. And we don't talk about price here at the Barbershop Duet. We really don't. But these are $2.50. Y'all,
stocking stuffer central.
Anyway, and our soap today was a gift from Sean at MacDuffs Soap Company to sponsor this episode. What's our soap today?
So our soap today is number 2 of this brand new trilogy that we are so lucky to have. Some Santa's Cheer.
Santa's Cheer. Yo, when he first dropped these labels a few weeks ago, just as a little sneak preview, the shaving boards exploded.
How
these
can you just get one after seeing these?
Yo, and just the descriptions and the send notes and everything else. Right. I think it's safe to say that a frenzy ensued to get these soaps. In fact, I think they're mostly sold out on the MacDuffs site.
And then there's only 2 more cabins left. Like this month, it's just all the things.
Yo, it's gonna be a MacDuffs kind of Christmas. Let's meet the soap.
Yeah.
All right, this is from their sales page. Santa, with his sack full of gifts, navigated his sleigh through the starlit sky. As he descended upon the little house, he noticed something different. Not the usual plate of cookies, but a frosted glass of rich, spiked eggnog awaited him.
Curiosity sparked in Santa's eyes as he parked the sleigh on the snowy roof. He slid down the chimney, boots first, and found himself in a dimly lit living room adorned with stockings and tinsel.
Santa approached the festively adorned table where the eggnog sat, its creamy top adorned with a sprinkle of nutmeg. The handwritten note next to the glass explained that the family thought Santa might appreciate a change from the usual fare. A subtle smile played on Santa's lips as he took a sip.
The rich, velvety eggnog warmed Santa from the inside out, and the subtle kick of spirits added an unexpected but delightful twist. Santa couldn't help but chuckle to himself, realizing that even the jolliest of traditions could use a little remix now and then.
Are you kidding me?
Wow!
Oh, y'all, I just appreciate these the same way I do movie trailers. And even the classic movie trailers become classics themselves. After reading this.
And we may or may not have some eggnog in our fridge right now.
Is it any wonder there was a frenzy of shavers to get these Santa soaps between the labels and the descriptions? Oh my goodness. Let's unbox it.
Please.
Y'all, we got all the Santas and a couple of cabins in here, so if you think we weren't camped out for the mailman at Sarah's mom's house, we were. We want to make sure this stayed.
And Sean made sure it got here a little early so we could get these episodes for you.
Sean. Sean got these out to us a little bit early. Ooh! Y'all,
too many fun things.
I don't mean to alarm you, but we may have a sticker because they named the dog MacDuff. Look at that, y'all. I love this.
I can't wait to add that.
I see it.
You do?
I see it. Somehow, the labels are never quite properly shown on the website.
That lighting, look at that.
Wow, you just look at that, folks.
Oh, man.
Santa's, just that
and
combination
he's holding a glass.
of colors. Just lights up my brain, yo, and he's holding
that neon effect.
Mm-hmm. I want to be in that room with that dude right now.
That is the coolest Santa I've ever seen.
Because that's clearly after, right? He is enjoying after the big trip and they bring him that eggnog. That and the sunglasses, the aviator sunglasses for being up in the sleigh, y'all. Are you kidding me? That is just incredible.
And look at the side label, too. It's all like the digital font.
This is my favorite
The
colors.
detail, you know, it's just
we
the
love
intention.
seeing our MacDuff side labels in the cabinet.
Oh, it's going to be very happy. In the
Oh, we've been messing around long enough. Let's have a first impression. Sarah's on a little bit of a restricted diet, and I usually play along as best I can. But with eggnog, y'all,
He's gotta go for
I've
it.
got to have a little eggnog in there.
I can take a whiff of the eggnog. It kind of counts,
But that's
right?
why this is awesome, because while she may not be able to guzzle down the eggnog like old Marcus here, she can shave with this.
In a different way.
She can take this from MacDuffs and smell it all she wants. All right, let's see.
All right, let's see if you think it'll be a...
What if Canadian eggnog is a little different than ours?
right.
I'm about to find out. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm excited, though. I feel like he does anything that could be somewhat a hint of a gourmandy, like in a whole different way.
We are newbies. And of course, one of the things about newbies is we love gourmands because our nose understands them first, right? So a lot of the newbies love the gourmands.
This is going to be a twist. It's going to be a different kind.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, no more stalling. Find some Santa cheer in there. Let's see.
This pour.
Is it a thing? Oh,
It's gorgeous.
That does look like a good...
It's like a Rorschach test. I can see things in
a
it. Okay, here we
squirt
go.
of eggnog in there. Oh, it's washing over. Give him a moment. Hold
Wow.
on, people.
Wow.
Complex. What
Oh, indeed. Wait a minute.
he needs some processing power here. Give him some time here.
Because the first whiff this is amazing. The first whiff I got was some beautiful song about eggnog, making it better than it ever was in real life and bringing in other things around it. And as soon as my brain went, that's amazing because it's like an interpretation of eggnog. Then I went back and took a second whiff and it was like I had a glass of eggnog sitting in front of me.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let me see.
and then that whiff was like a combination of the two. So y'all, this is going to be as real as you want it to be and as playful as you want it to
Okay.
be. Go ahead, take your whiff.
Let's see if I can get my eggnog fixed.
Get it on.
Yeah, that's fun. The spices in there are super fun.
Right? And let's have a grown-up conversation about the skill level over at MacDuffs Soap Company because, between the Cabin series and the Candy Cane soap and everything that we've smelled from him so far, it just is this magical balance of unexpected things coming at you and beautiful foundational things that you're expecting, all mixing together in the most beautiful drawings of these fragrances. And with this one, I loved it. It's eggnog like I expect, but it's also a whimsical, magical version of it at the same time.
And I kind of thought that dairy would be kind of weird to have in a soap, but
Oh.
it works amazingly. It
Yeah.
doesn't even hit me with any of that.
Because I do get a little bit of a creaminess
Right,
to
the
it for
cream there.
sure, right? But then it's all of the
It's
spices
like the
that move
sugar and
in.
the butter. I don't know what it is, but it's all caramelized, rich.
And this is not your run-of-the-mill eggnog recipe. Y'all, like, the sugar is toasted.
I feel
The
like Grandma just
nutmeg
made
is
it.
smoked. Like, it's right. It's just like, it is a gourmet.
It's the family
sort of-
recipe, you know? Like, it's
Right.
been around, and then there's the secret spirit that's in there, which I don't even really barely get till the end.
Oh, I get a tiny
Just
bit of
a little.
booziness in it, and it keeps it grown up.
It does.
It keeps it sophisticated. So if you're thinking you're going to get like your second grade scratch and sniff sticker version of eggnog here,
No.
get that out of your head. This starts on the grown up, sophisticated, almost cologne side of things, and then it backs up into eggnog. And I think that was the experience I got when I first smelled it. Was like, this is just somebody whimsical, fun, and beautiful. And then the second one, I went, who smells like eggnog?
But it's fun because there's so many spices in here that we had during the Halloween
Right.
fall season, but they're
Oh,
totally
interesting.
upside down and backwards in Christmas version. So if you're a spicier kind
Right.
of person, this may be your jam for the holidays.
Yeah,
It's
for
that same type of
Christmas.
person that would be a pumpkin spice person.
Right.
This is like a holiday spiced.
And you know, there's
Option.
something to the creaminess. There's something to the egg in the
Yeah,
nog
for
that
sure.
they've captured.
Completely perfectly. Like if I didn't
Whoa.
know, if someone just put this in front of my nose, I wouldn't know I was smelling a shave soap. I would think I could just take a nice little swig of it. and
Yo,
I'd get-
that second whiff that I took, that was as if I had that glass and slightly warm and nutmeggy and frothy and everything they said it was.
No,
in
we
the
might be
description.
sad we didn't get the splash on this because I really feel like it has a good spice hit at the end.
You know why? Because this is so upgraded from just an eggnog scent. I don't know why. why. I'm surprised that I got bowled over by a scent because it happens in almost every episode. But I guess I was just expecting a normal eggnog scent, which you may not want as a... This? Are you kidding?
Spices on this?
They've taken everything magical about eggnog and made it even more magical and then made it into a beautiful wearable
I don't
cologne.
even want to mess up the pour to make a lather. I kind of just...
And these MacDuff soaps, y'all, they are so beautifully
They are
soft.
really soft, too.
Let us show you. Grab one of our
be
special
gentle.
sticks there.
Here's our little stick, and here's our bowl here.
This is Sarah's AKA custom bowl, and they are turning mine tonight. If you're on the Instagram
it'll be
live.
on an episode soon.
Yeah, so I want y'all to see.
gentle.
Watch this. You ready? All you have to do is just kind of, just kind of suggest a little pressure.
So people that are used to doing a tub lather, you may want to not do that with this
Sean
one.
might suggest you actually just kind of bowl lather for this one, but it is totally worth the effort.
It's worth it.
All right, let's get a little bougie going.
Yes, please. I'm rubbing this bad boy in.
You know what else I love about eggnog? It's such a country mile from all the other Christmas scents. Because all the other Christmas scents are evergreen or they're cranberry or they're those kind of things, right? Eggnog is so different. Creamy egg with nutmeg and spices. Are you kidding me? And boy, it's done so right.
It is. Okay, this is waking up really well, but can I have just a little more spray?
Yeah.
Like all the spices just pulled apart and multiplied somehow.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Right? Like that other, whatever, instead of it just being an allspice, now I can smell the nutmeg hit to it. I can smell everything.
Creamy egg.
Right?
I smell the froth. I smell the nutmegs like toasted somehow.
And I don't know how it can be sweet without being too sweet.
And you know what? That's the grounding I get. Somehow in this, I smell something toasted.
Right? I almost said butter, and I know that's not it.
Right, but if you
something...
think about eggnog and add something gently, sweetly toasted to it.
Right? Or like the vanilla in the bottle for baking. It's that different type of savory kind of...
And here's a proclamation, which I don't do a lot of on the Barbershop Duet. They've made even eggnog better. Mm-hmm. This is better than eggnog out of the fridge. And I don't know why I didn't see this coming, because even in Prairie Sky and some of the more beautiful, elegant MacDuff scents, there's a hint of a gourmand to it in the scent notes. There's a little something. And when he takes on a full gourmand and a Christmas one, y'all talk about not even just being done right, being done inspired.
And I'm not going to have to miss my eggnog anymore.
No,
I think this will be a wonderful
fit. It's going to
fit.
be all over my face. It's going to be all up and down your legs. That's for sure.
Okay, so do we dare look at the scent notes and see what he actually did with us?
I can't wait to read his recipe.
All right, so here are the actual scent notes.
I already see the kick that you smelled at the end. Ready? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, first thing, amaretto.
Amaretto! Are you kidding? So it's not just like booze in the eggnog. It's amaretto.
It's the creamy booze.
And it absolutely is. I smell it.
Okay, then.
You smell the almond? Like an Italian almond smell?
Yes, and I think that's what's grounding it. And so here, when I could have eggnog, I would have the almond milk version. So it is oddly got a little of that in my memory.
Familiarity for Sarah, too. Mixed with
golden rum.
Golden rum. Love it. And vanilla bean and cream.
Oh,
beautiful.
Look.
Beautiful. Next.
Butter. We said.
Butter, sugar, cinnamon is here, y'all. Nutmeg. Is the rest of this kind of expected? Cardamom, allspice, and tonka bean.
But as soon as we lathered, all those spices, you could smell them separately.
Yeah, it's like they flipped and then they burst open, y'all.
Did anyone ever used to make the toast where you put butter and cinnamon and sugar on it? Heaven. Anyways, there's a little bit of that childhood essence that I was getting, and now I know why. It was just that kind of little hit.
It's just that super familiar smell that you don't get very often. You only get this in the 21 days or so leading up to Christmas.
And it's a sad day when your store stops carrying it because you already want to have it back.
Right? It's the store that gets it November 1st, or I'm a little like... That's going to go bad by Thanksgiving.
You better start chugging.
But if you grew up with a little carton of eggnog that your mom would pick up at Christmas time, this will bring all of that flooding back without the calories, yo.
Hey, there you go.
That's always a lift, because oatmeal can be a little weighty on the love handles for Santa.
Okay, so now that we have all the facts, do we just try to brew up our own and take a little deeper?
We're going to go deeper, and I want to start with the label. Okay, y'all, we just want to talk about how perfect this label is. First of all, the color, the purple and the blue with the red from the fireplace, and then look at Santa's tree. That is exactly what we would think Santa's tree would be like. And y'all, Santa's a cool guy. Like, let's be honest. So the glasses and just the relaxed posture. I mean, that is
Right?
the man who has just done a good job. And he's
Hey,
just a
laid
little
back.
bit proud of himself. Do you see it? He is not only holding that eggnog, he's holding it as a trophy. That is a Santa I would want to hang out with. Tell me you wouldn't want to be in that room for an hour with
Right?
him after that, right? Oh, just
And it has that
beautiful
like digital
colors.
vibe to it. And it said
Yeah.
Santa approved of the remix to his eggnog instead of having just milk and cookies.
Oh, yes,
so
indeed.
definitely fun to have our first little hit.
Oh, and I know our Santa growing up did occasionally get a hit of something in the glass from my old man. Would
he
tip a
took
little
care of
scotch
him.
or a little something in the milk every once in a while.
So your Santa liked your house.
Oh, he would spend a little extra time at my house. Was Santa kind of a big thing at your house?
Yes.
Did you get your main toys from Santa?
Yes, but there were a few that would come with my grandparents that they would say
right.
Santa dropped at their house.
I
So
see.
we sometimes had double the hit of Santa. We were
Right.
pretty lucky.
My mom wanted full credit for
Oh,
all of our
funny.
cool stuff. So my mom and dad bought us our presents and we got them on Christmas Eve. And then Santa would fill a little stocking for us for Christmas Day.
Oh, funny. See,
But-
my parents wrote the label. My mom would do it left-handed so that it would look like the elves wrote our names from Santa.
That's cool.
There was a lot of thought. And at one point, my sister and I thought we caught Santa because we asked him for an autograph because we were like, if mom would do it, then she can't write it. So we did. We asked Santa for his autograph
How'd that
and
go?
it matched the tags on the boxes. So we were a little
Well-
perplexed. We thought we had the real Santa. It was happening.
There you go. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, for me, my mom was like, don't ask Santa for a bike. If you're going to get a bike, I want credit for it.
I get it now that I'm an adult. I totally get that, Jeannie.
totally
I
get it.
understand.
So yeah,
I had to go slave for getting that bike.
right. But it was always fun because after Christmas was over and the dust settled and you opened all your toys and you played with
Right.
them, you still knew that tomorrow you still got some cool stuff to open at the
Right.
breakfast table. It just wasn't going to be your biggest.
Yeah, our
misses.
Santa stuff wasn't until Christmas morning. So
Right.
if we did stuff the night before, it was always like PJs from my mom or something
Right.
else. But Santa was very big for the morning.
Now, there was one story that my dad told. And the funny thing is, like, my dad would always tongue in cheek it. He would always let you know when he was kidding. But there was only one story growing up that he actually saw a boot in the chimney when he was little in Stockton, California. And he never wavered from that. And he never like got that look on his face that he got when he was lying or kidding us. He only told that story a few times.
Like clearly important to him.
So I don't know, y'all,
Santa?
if you've ever brushed up against the real genuine article.
Did he catch your boot?
Put it in
coming
the
down
comments.
chimney?
There are weirder things about this world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoo! So I love that all the mystery and all the nostalgia. Just listen to the stories. Just these soaps and these labels and these smells can bring up. That's what Christmas is about for me, y'all.
Yeah, I never really had eggnog until I was older. I wasn't a big fan of milk and stuff, so it wouldn't have been important to me, but I did always smell it around my grandparents' house. Like they would have their eggnog with something in it. So
Right.
that smell still takes me
Right.
to a holiday theme of something.
Right. So we watched a tutorial last night with Tim Allen, who described that if you are interested in this, all you have to do is wait until you hear Santa on your roof and then give him a
Yes.
small start. He's going to fall off the roof and probably die right in front of you. Either that or he's running around naked somewhere. Put on his suit.
Yes.
Go up to the sleigh and finish his rounds. And when you get to the North Pole, Judy's going to have your pajamas waiting for you and a big tall glass of something with just maybe a little bit of rum and a little bit of cheer so that you can know you did a great job. Kick back, turn on the music, turn on the tree lights, and get your own. So, head over to MacDuffsSoapCompany.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff.
I am back from my shave with Santa's cheer, and I gotta say, this thing smells amazing, and the lather just kind of woke up wonderfully, and as I was working my lather, I just got to enjoy the lovely smell, and you know, like when you're drinking eggnog, you just want to savor all the flavors. That's what was happening when I was building the lather. My senses were just being overwhelmed by yummy goodness, and I have to say, I wished I had more things to shave, because I had so much lather left over, it was just so happy, I had to throw it under the water, but I will be back for more to share with this because it is truly wonderful and set the season great. Welcome to Messages. So check out our Instagram to sign up because we are going to be live with Santa.
With the man himself, y'all, on December 23rd. And we have spots for 20 families to go live with Santa Claus the night before Christmas, and tell him what you want for Christmas, and you can ask him any questions you want. You will also receive a small keepsake mailed to you courtesy of Ariana and Evans. So y'all head over to Instagram and find the Barbershop Duet, where you will find our sign-up sheet, and times are starting to go quick. It's better than a perfect eggnog.
It's like better than my imagination could have thought.
Better than any eggnog I've ever actually drunk. Y'all, that's what this is.
It has the perfect amount of everything in the recipe, like just the right amount of all the spices, the little butter and the cream hit to it, the egg, the little,
And it's because these aren't photographers. Sean's not taking pictures. He's an artist, yo. He's painting. Painting with these things. And it's just so appreciated because it brings back the memories that only a scent this beautifully crafted would actually bring back. So, hey, MacDuff and Sean and everybody at MacDuff Soap Company, thank you for knowing how important Santa Claus is to us old folks and how nostalgic we sometimes get at Christmas to need soaps like this.
I know, I really hope this becomes a new thing coming back every year. This trilogy, you're going to miss if you didn't get it because I know they're selling out fast, so hurry it. Maybe get on your Santa list here.
Right, but I also know that Sean reformulates things every year too, so nobody's going to have exactly this version again.
Right?
That's exciting.
I'm glad we have a trilogy because we've got more to open.
I know. We've got one more left to open for our trilogy, and we're so excited because it's going to be a grand finale.
It is. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell so much better just watching this.